marriage is a relationship of extraordinary care. It's a relationship of extraordinary care. Now, that is my central theme in the theory I'm going to present you this weekend. And I'm going to present you a theory of marriage. I'm going to present you a type of marriage. It's a marriage that Joyce and I have had throughout our entire lives. And I didn't understand that it was a theory. I didn't understand that there was a philosophy behind it until I tried to figure out what it would take to save other marriages. I was in love with Joyce, but I didn't know what we were doing that made it work. There was a host of possibilities. And as I would teach couples that I counseled, some of the things that I thought would work in the beginning, it turned out that when they did what I told them to do, they'd get divorced. It is only when I taught them to provide each other with extraordinary care that their marriages were saved. And that simple concept that marriage is a relationship of extraordinary care turned 10 years of failure in my background as a marriage counselor to instant success. Once I was successful in counseling couples, I left my job as a professor, as a teacher, and went into counseling full-time because I knew I had something that people needed, and that people needed desperately, and that there were very few others that could do it. But what made me successful was that I understood the role of extraordinary care in making a marriage terrific. Now, that may seem like a no-brainer. It may seem like common sense. It may seem so obvious. But I got to tell you that I went through 10 years of struggling to find out what turns out to be the solution when all of the professionals were telling me otherwise. The professors, the counselors, the internship I did were not leading me in this direction. They were leading me in a totally different direction. And it is this particular idea that when you're married, you provide each other with care that isn't available any other place. You provide each other the best care, the care that is something that isn't duplicated with anyone else in your life. That concept is so fundamentally powerful that with it, you can understand why your marriage is turning out badly, and with it, you can turn your marriage around and actually have a fabulous marriage. But let me go on to explain